How to get through puppy adolescence. Getting through puppy adolescence can be tough, but there's plenty you can do to make it easier. Spaying or neutering your dog, for instance, can improve its behavior and attitude. Maintaining regular training sessions with your dog and enrolling it in puppy kindergarten can help your dog attain a more disciplined demeanor. Adopting lifestyle changes, ensuring your dog has a regular schedule and lots of stimulation, can do wonders to direct your growing dog's energy towards positive ends. And throughout your dog's adolescence, continue to affirm that you love and value your dog. Method 1: Dealing with misbehavior. 1. Know what to look for. The age at which your puppy reaches adolescence depends on its breed. Generally, your puppy will enter adolescence when it's between 6 and 18 months old. Moreover, you'll probably notice a change in your dog's behavior. Your puppy might become moody, disobedient, unpredictable, or just a brat in general. Knowing what you're in for can help you be prepared for this new stage in your puppy's development. Your dog might jump on you or your guests, or howl and nip at strangers or other pets. Your dog might also begin to mark its territory by voiding in the house again. Since your dog becomes sexually mature during adolescence, it might start humping other dogs or people's legs. On the other hand, some dogs display few or no signs of puppy adolescence. Remember, puppy adolescence is just one stage on the way to doggy adulthood. Be patient, it will not last forever. 2. Discipline your puppy. During adolescence, your dog might become wild and misbehave often. Maintain your dog's ability to obey commands like sit, come, lie down, roll over by retraining in these or related skills. Be sure to give your dog a treat 4 out of every 5 times when it successfully obeys a command. By regularly going over discipline, the tricks and ability to listen will stay fresh in your dog's mind throughout adolescence. Depending on your dog, you might be able to get away with discipline training sessions once every 3 days or every other day. For dogs that are having a hard time obeying, though, you should try to incorporate some level of training into your dog's routine on a daily basis. 3. Take your dog to a puppy kindergarten or school. Behavioral schools or training schools are institutions staffed with pet professionals who can adjust your dog's behavior, if necessary. After attending the puppy kindergarten, your dog will engage more often in good behavior and will be more responsive to your commands. Depending on the type of training you request, your dog might also learn to improve its behavior around other dogs, strangers, and learn new tricks. Your puppy kindergarten trainers can also give you tips on how to better handle your dog when it's misbehaving. If you have specific issues with your adolescent puppy, for instance, growling at other pets or people, chewing on furniture, or urinating where it's not supposed to, mention them to your puppy kindergarten teacher so they can take action to correct these problems. You can find a good puppy school by asking for a recommendation from a fellow dog owner or vet. You could also consult your yellow pages or search online using a word string like puppy kindergarten, your city. Method 2: Keeping your pup happy. 1. Encourage socialization. During adolescence, puppies often become more antisocial. Some even become aggressive. As an adolescent, your dog should already have considerable experience playing and interacting with other dogs and people. Ensure your dog continues to engage in social interactions. Allow your dog off-leash time with other dogs. For instance, let your dog play with your neighbor's dog or another of your own dogs in a fenced-in yard. Take your dog to your local dog park. It's normal for dogs to nip and bite each other. However, if your dog is biting another dog with violent intent, remove your dog from the situation quickly. Let it cool down before reintroducing your dog to another dog or group of dogs. If you notice your dog engaging in antisocial and aggressive behavior like growling at other dogs, lowering its head and splaying its feet, or bristling the hair along its back, remove your dog from the situations for a brief time out. Host a puppy party where your friends and neighbors can bring their own dogs over to meet each other in a safe, controlled environment. 2. Provide opportunities for exercise. Adolescent dogs are bundles of energy. In addition to time in the backyard or at the dog park, ensure your dog gets the opportunity to run around the backyard on its own outside of structured socialization opportunities. This will ensure your dog's energy is spent in a constructive way, rather than a destructive way. Take your adolescent dog for a daily walk. A walk of 15-30 minutes each day will do wonders to keep your pup healthy and fit. The amount of exercise your dog needs depends on its weight. Larger dogs will need more exercise than smaller dogs. 3. Get everyone involved. If you live in a family or have housemates, encourage them to help you. They can help you train and discipline your dog, walk it, and provide opportunities for socialization and play. The more people you have helping you out, the easier it will be to survive your pup's adolescence. Simply ask your family or housemates, "Could you help me get my puppy through adolescence? If you have time to walk my puppy, play with it, or provide opportunities for socialization, I would be most grateful." If you have younger kids at home, ensure they treat your adolescent dog with respect. Remind them not to pull the dog's tail or ears. Tell them not to scare the dog or yell at it. For instance, tell your children, "Do not pull the dog's tail or ears, and do not scare the dog or yell at it." 4. Show your dog you love them. If your dog feels loved, it will strengthen the bond between you and prevent the likelihood that your dog will act out. Give your dog hugs and pat them gently on the head and back. Many dogs love being rubbed on their bellies. Offer verbal praise in the form of enthusiastic phrases like, "I love you, doggy and good dog." Smile at your dog when offering verbal praise. Be sure not to let your love spill over into spoiling your dog. Loving your dog doesn't mean you don't punish it, but rather than you offer discipline in a loving way. Never strike or shout at your dog when correcting its behavior. Don't nurse a grudge against your dog if it chewed your magazine, for instance. Correct its behavior and then let the issue go. Avoid giving your dog too many treats. If your dog eats too many doggy treats, it might not be able to eat a more nutritious meal later. 5. Provide your dog with a variety of activities. To get through puppy adolescence, your dog will need to be kept busy and have a range of experiences. For instance, intersperse disciplinary training sessions with walks, playtime, socialization, and other daily activities that your dog enjoys. Work with your dog to cater to their likes and wants. For instance, if your dog really enjoys watching TV with you, schedule time to watch TV together. 6. Keep your dog occupied. When you're out at school or work all day, your adolescent puppy is bored and lonely at home. Many adolescent puppies amuse themselves by eating newspaper or chewing on table or chair legs. In order to prevent these unwelcome outcomes, you should provide plenty of stimulation for your dog to enjoy while you're away. Many dogs enjoy watching TV while their humans are away. Documentaries about other animals are generally favored. Provide an array of balls, toys, and bones for your dog. This will dissuade your dog from chewing the sofa cushions and pillows. Invest in a few Kong toys and leave one for your dog to play with each day. A Kong toy is a kind of hollow dog toy stuffed with bits of kibble or other doggy treats. The tasty bits are released throughout the day as your dog shakes and turns the toy around in the course of playing with it. Method 3: Solving problems. 1. Spay or neuter your dog. Spaying refers to the medical procedure in which a female dog's uterus and ovaries are removed. In male dogs, neutering is the process by which the testes are removed. Both spaying and neutering are safe and common medical procedures. Spaying, neutering can reduce hormonal swings that cause changes in your dog's mood and attitude. After being spayed, neutered, your dog won't be able to reproduce, which will reduce the burden on you to care for a litter of new puppies. Spaying, neutering not only helps you and your pet get through its adolescence together, but it can help your dog live a longer, healthier life by preventing cancer and other maladies. Use the ASBCA's low-cost spay-neuter program database at 2. Remind your dog to eliminate in the right place. Surviving puppy adolescence means ensuring your dog stays on track with its elimination behavior, whether that means scratching at the door to go out, waiting to do its business until it gets taken for a walk, or some other habit. Administer a treat when it voids in the right place and at the right time. For instance, if your dog poos and urinates in the backyard, monitor your dog's behavior. When it does its business, give it a doggy snack and verbal praise like "good dog" when it returns inside. 3. Determine if your dog has a personality problem. Sometimes, barking and staring at another dog is just part of the socialization process. Dogs might pretend to be aggressive, for instance, by posturing, barking, or swatting at each other, without ever actually being aggressive. Other times, however, conflict with other dogs calls for more serious action. The best way to evaluate whether your dog really has a behavior problem is to calculate its fight-to-bite ratio. Add up the number of conflicts your dog has been in with another dog, then add up the number of altercations that ended with the other dog involved in the conflict seriously injured. If your dog has been in at least 10 altercations with other dogs and has not caused serious damage to any of them, your dog is not really in need of behavior reform. Muzzle your dog if necessary. If your dog has sent another dog to the hospital in 1 or more conflicts out of 10, you should enlist it in an intense behavioral training school and muzzle it when in public places. 4. Give your dog regularity. Provide your dog with a regular schedule. Give your dog breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the same time each day. Wake up and go to bed each day. Go for walks and watch TV with your dog at roughly the same time each day. And most importantly, correct your dog's misbehavior in the same way each time it acts up. The more predictable your dog's day is, and the more predictable you are, the less likely your dog is to do something you don't appreciate. Regularity will prevent confusion, which can cause your adolescent dog to feel afraid and upset. 5. Use pheromone collars. Pheromones are natural scents which are undetectable to humans, but can have profound effects on behavior, especially in animals. Certain products, pheromone collars, can harness the power of these pheromones and exercise a calming influence on your adolescent dog. The pheromone collar works just like a regular collar, just snap it around your dog's neck and let it work its magic. You can get a pheromone collar at your local pet store. Consult manufacturer directions for specifics regarding how long your pheromone collar will remain effective. A similar gadget, the pheromone diffuser, has the same effect as the pheromone collar. But instead of wearing it, you simply place the diffuser in a room in your house. Plug it in, turn it on, and your adolescent dog will soon find itself in a cloud of relaxing pheromones. 6. Take your puppy to the vet. Your puppy should visit the vet at least once during adolescence, around its 6-month-old mark. You should also see a vet whenever your adolescent puppy exhibits any abnormal behavior or adverse health conditions such as not eating much, losing weight, coughing, shivering, yelping in pain while walking, difficulty moving about, voiding itself in inappropriate places.